Today on Sagittarian Matters, unsolicited vegan food reviews. We're talking vegan cheese corn, watermelon seed milk, tips for saving up to $20 at Erewhon, and more. With very special friend to the show, Morgan. Stay tuned.
Sagittarian Matters, Sagittarian Matters, what's the matter with you? Sagittarian Matters.
Morgan is a frequent contributor to Sagittarian Matters. She is the former purveyor of Dovetail Bakery and loves dry, crunchy foods more than anyone I've ever met on planet Earth. Before we get to our reviews with Morgan, I have a disclaimer, which is that unbeknownst to me, my refrigerator was in the throes of dying when I reviewed watermelon seed milk for this episode. So it had been sitting overnight in a 65-degree refrigerator. I say this to say, take my review with a grain of salt. Maybe watermelon seed milk is the best milk you've ever had in your life, and you were just listening to me in the process of poisoning myself. We'll never know. Anyway, please enjoy the show. Please enjoy this review. And if you try watermelon seed milk on your own, let us know.
Oh my God, hello. A little purple puppet has here to say, welcome back to the podcast, Morgan.
I've missed your puppetry.
This is Morgan the Third, because as you know, we together made a puppet out of toilet paper rolls. That was Morgan Jr. And then
Junior?
I think that was Morgan Jr. because you're Morgan. And then Chris Vargas got me this puppet for my birthday at the Bob Baker Marionette Theater. It's a real puppet, and this is Morgan the Third.
People often, assume I'm a purple person, so I'm pleased that my progeny is reflecting that as well.
What's a purple person?
Don't you know? Just like every head to toe is purple. Hair purple, glasses purple, earrings purple, chunky necklace purple, probably a shoe that's purple, and definitely socks are purple.
I'm not wearing a bra. No one needs to know that.
I'm actually just wearing pajamas. They're sweatpants underneath, but check out my Lesbian Avengers shirt.
Now, listen, when I was in high school, shortly thereafter, dropping out of high school, thanks for showing us the litter box too. One of my friends was in Lesbian Avengers, and I saw the thing that said we recruit, and I was like, well, I would love for someone to recruit me. I see.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Be the
I never did get recruited. I had to haze myself.
Oh my God. I'll send you some paperwork you can fill out. I'm still accepting recruits.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Morgan, you're here to try some foods with me.
Yeah.
I want to tell you what inspired it. I have a number of items to try on my end, so maybe we'll just go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that inspired this for me was watermelon seed milk by Milk-ish.
Oh, Milk-ish.
And I've been seeing this around for a while, but it was on sale too for $5. And I couldn't resist, because first I was like, I'm not paying $6 for watermelon seed milk. Like, God knows what that tastes like. Watery nothing. But 2 for $5.
I got to interject because you know Miyoko. She has a recipe that is, I believe, for like a fresh mozzarella style vegan cheese made with watermelon seed kernels. And she's like, it's the milkiest, most, whatever, milkish, the milkiest tasting milk, seed milk, nut milk you can use to make the best product. So it has been on my radar. And if you haven't watched her make some food at home and drop it on the floor and still eat it, you're missing out.
Is that on YouTube?
Oh, yes, it is. It is on YouTube.
Okay, now listen. Here's what I want. Here's something that friend to the show, Joan, pointed out. The side of this says more protein than almonds. And then when you go to the ingredients, it does say that they have included pea protein. So it's like, why watermelon seeds? More protein than almonds. Well, superfood rich in antioxidants. You know,
oh my God. Okay, that wedge looks happy though.
There's a wedge with sunglasses. Whoever drew this did a great job. No seed oil, simple ingredients, gum-free. I've never been afraid of gums. I feel like people telling me not to eat gums are trying to ruin my good time. But I wonder if I could try this for you.
I would like to.
I'd like to try this in front of
I
you.
have a counter milk, so
I'm coming to Oregon in a couple weeks, and I could bring the second carton of this with me. Have a 16-hour drive.
better use of your carry-on space.
No, I'm driving, so I'm
Right.
happy to bring it. Okay. It looks milky. It looks milky, not as thick as a soy milk. Definitely, like the viscosity is definitely not that of Oatly full fat, which is at this point like a sludge.
Yeah. Are you thinking like 2% if you were a dairy drinker in the 80s, 1%, which was really
Fat free.
Zero fat
Okay.
fat free. I was raised on this, so.
Okay.
Mhm.
It smells a little sweet like rice milk. Let's try it.
Mm.
It's non-offensive.
Great.
Back of mouth taste. It's not offensive. It's not as sweet as rice milk. Back of mouth taste is back like top roof of my mouth
Which
is like a watermelon seed.
shocker. It tastes like a watermelon seed. What does a watermelon seed taste like?
Like part earthy, part chemical.
Not like
All
a
the
mozzarella ball straight from
it doesn't taste just like a mozzarella ball, nor just like milk. I think I could use this for cereal. I just need to get used to it. I don't think I would buy it again at full price. I do want to dip a cookie into it.
Okay.
I just made some peanut butter gluten-free cookies that have a mixture of maple syrup and regular sugar.
They're wet.
That's enough.
The cookie's now wet, but has anything been added to it?
It's wet.
It's wet.
It's not like, like the Oatly full fat is so thick.
Oh, it's buttery.
It's butter. I mean, I've recently been like, is this just like oat sludge? Because it just feels thicker and thicker as time goes by, which continues to be the ruler of my coffee, Oatly full fat. But when you dip a cookie in Oatly full fat, that feels like a match made in heaven.
Something has happened. Yeah.
But right now, I do feel like this is thin like rice milk. It is like the cookies just wet.
Yeah. Okay. I think there's a time and a place for rice milk, so I would say watermelon seed milk may have its use.
You could do worse
Okay.
than watermelon seed milk. And like it's not as bad as hemp milk. And you could have it for cereal. You're not going to want this in your coffee unless you're deranged.
Yeah, unless you like black coffee.
Just drink black coffee if you want black coffee, is what I
Yeah.
have to say. You don't need to put watermelon seed milk in it. Okay, wait, how much protein? Good question, Morgan.
Yeah, because I've got a counter offer.
Okay, so this is like boasting. It's doing a lot of boasting.
Yeah.
It says more protein than almonds. 2 grams of protein in 8
You know what?
ounces.
They're correct.
Yeah.
Because for you today, Nicole, this seems right up your alley. Sól Date Almond Milk. It's just almond milk sweetened with dates. That's it.
Why is it sweetened at all? All right, tell me about
It's
it.
very lightly sweetened.
Sol like SOL?
You're looking at it. The shape really is like a sort of a bowling pin or a buoy.
Uh-huh.
The aesthetic,
That's like Coffee Mate's container with a different
Yeah.
dress on.
Yeah, I was like, it's got a boxier dress. Something about it makes me uncomfortable, but whatever. That's why I bought it, obviously.
The
Okay.
logo, the lettering on that is really hard.
Oops, just dropped it. It's brown.
Oh.
Always a good sign. It's a good sign. Looks like the coffee's already in it, but it's not. Okay.
It's like a light brown.
It's Tam.
How thick?
Kind of satisfyingly so. Like
Okay.
a reasonable amount of thickness. It doesn't seem like a rice milk or a watermelon seed milk. It's like a light and milky vibe. It's actually delicious. I think you would really like it.
Is it too sweet?
No, I don't think it.
Wow.
Because dates are like sweet, but not sharply so. I think that would be so good in a beverage, coffee or tea.
Sól Date.
Sól Date, you heard it here first.
How much?
I don't remember. It was discounted, and I don't even remember the discounted price. I just saw the unattractive packaging, read the ingredients. and went for it. I was really feeling free at the store that day. It says free from dairy, gluten, and soy.
Okay.
Pseudo is free from the new phrasing to like protect from legal action if you say that something doesn't have something.
Well, no, because my watermelon seed milk has a whole graphic on the side. Nut-free, soy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, 100% vegan. Non-GMO is them crossing out like something that looks like a sideways brick. The way it kind of looks like when you're looking at a map and you see the states and how it kind of looks like Kansas.
They're like, no, Kansas. Ooh. You know what?
Wait, Morgan, speaking of dates, and this is going to be a long story to get to them. I would love to tell you how I saved $25 at Erewhon.
Whoa. Did you just not buy one strawberry?
Well, no, then if you added that they're actually $22 now. So that would be $47. Here's what you do.
Okay.
You go there hungry, ready for lunch.
I'm ready.
You say to yourself, I just need some vegetables. I don't come here that often. I'm just going to stand in line for the hot bar.
Oh, yeah. That hot bar is pretty stellar.
You're around perimenopausal age.
Yes.
You wait in line, get ignored, walk away, do some other stuff.
Mhm.
Come back in line,
Yeah.
get ignored, go. God's will. Go
Yeah.
get a matcha. I'm going to try one more time. I'm hungry for lunch. I need some vegetables. I'm looking at the salads. I'm thinking I could make a salad at home. I don't need this salad, but I'm so hungry right now. I'm just going to get the salad.
Get the damn salad.
Let's get this up. Oh, it's $20 a pound? Sure. What? Get the tofu, $24 a pound. Why not? Just get some more stuff. And then wait in line.
Yeah. Plain
Finally, make eye contact with the teenage boy behind the counter. Wave your arms in the air because you've been waiting so long. He starts walking over to you. Blonde mom lady zooms in to cut, and he goes to her. And then what you do is you yell, "It was my turn. I was next." And then you walk away.
Okay.
And that is how I saved $25 at Erewhon.
This is a lot like not buying the strawberries.
Well,
You
when
just
I
get ignored by a teenager. I mean,
get ignored by everyone and then cut by a lady with a lot of entitlement. And then you eat popcorn in your car.
ooh, what's that corn?
Well, that's a great question, Morgan. But I want to tell you I'm going to take you on a journey.
Wait, did you get anything? You just left starved?
Here's what I got. I got miracle noodles that I had planned to eat with my feast.
Yeah.
And so the broom of the stomach,
Yeah. Those noodles just give me a chill thinking about their texture. I got an actual chill.
they do a good job with the texture there. But I ate some broom of the stomach miracle noodles in the car, which was not my nutritional goal for the meal, was not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then this popcorn, which I love, which is Bjorn Quorn. Are you familiar?
You may have fed me this corn, and I think it's delectable.
This is an East Coast treat that has recently made its way to the West.
Oh, it's
It
got a
is-
Q in there?
It's got what?
Is it a Bjorn Quorn?
Oh, sorry. It's a Bjorn Quorn.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's nutritional yeast popcorn. And sometimes you may say to yourself, I know how to make nutritional yeast popcorn. I don't need to spend $5 on this. But it's so good.
I
It's
do
so
remember
good.
thinking it was somehow extra delightful. Is it like extra poofy
Mhm.
corn clouds? Like crispy poofy?
Like crispy poofy corn clouds, you can get classic or you can get spicy. And I like both. Sometimes they're on sale. It's so delicious. I have eaten a whole bag of this by myself while
Oh, yeah.
watching The Bachelor on my headphones at a retreat before.
Talk about broom of the stomach, a whole bag of popcorn.
No, those miracle noodles were not meant to be eaten as a meal, you know? They were meant to be a fun side. But anyway, okay, so I ate some of this and I was still hungry. I had to go to a different grocery store that's called
Mhm.
Jeff Bezos' warehouse
Yeah.
for some things for Ponyo. And you may recall, Morgan, you used to own a bakery called Dovetail Bakery.
I've heard of it.
And a job that I had was giving out samples for Dovetail Bakery.
Mhm.
So I've always had a soft spot since then for the ladies that give out samples.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad.
Sometimes men, but generally ladies. But I realized, okay, as I was leaving Erewhon,
Mhm.
and then again at Whole Foods, I had full ass conversations with the sample ladies, letting them give me their whole spiel
Yeah.
and letting them give me every single one of the things and tell me everything I never wanted to know about the products
That's right.
because I was so hungry. Like this happened to me twice. It happened to me, a lady selling like garlic chili sauce at Erewhon, and I was like, and where else do they carry these? Oh, they're so She was telling me, well, at Erewhon and Bristol Farms and I was like, great, can I take the sticker? And then
Please take
Didn't
it
think-
with your friends.
but it was because I was starving and she had it on a piece of bread. And I was like, this is the best thing I ever tasted.
Complimentary bread?
At Whole Foods, the lady she had halva, which I was familiar with, but I pretended not to know what it was. And then dates stuffed with nut butter.
Oh, I've had these recently.
She gave me samples of all of them equaling one date. And
Sure.
I let her tell me her whole spiel. And halfway through, I was like, oh, it's because I'm so hungry. I'm standing here and I'm like giving these women, the reason they're here is to give someone their entire speech.
That's right. But did you learn something new?
Sort of.
There you go.
And I almost bought them, but I didn't. And then I didn't because I was like $6 for 2 dates. I got dates at home. I got nut butter at home, but I should have for the podcast.
It's just like the salad at Erewhon. You may have it at home, but when you're out in the world, sometimes you just want it.
Well, when I got home, I like ran to the fridge where I had food and I
Yeah.
ate actual food.
Thank God. Wait, I need to counter your popcorn. We did not plan this with a popcorn.
Eaten.
Good eating. This.
EAT-N.
Yep, this popcorn, this emoji with a huge tongue. This huge tongue emoji is like, taking drugs in the form of cheese.
She has a whole wedge of cheese.
Guy is doing like an acid tab, but that's a cheese wedge. I have not opened this. It says surprisingly plant-based. And really, I just thought this was bold. It's the year 2026. It's halfway through 2026. And to like do a vegan cheese corn has been done. And so I'm like, well, what do they got? They suckered me in. I had to try it. Do they have something that I have not yet had?
I want to say from the logo, it makes me feel like it's more cheesy than the other brands.
It surely wants you to think so. A bit about the flavor. Let me read you.
Tell me
Did
about it.
somebody order extra cheesy without the cheese? You got it. We coated our fluffy popcorn in the cheesiest and sharpest vegan white cheddar we could muster. So you can snack and snack and snack. That's a quote. So I don't know. You know what? Here we go. I'm going to just try it. I have not tried this.
I think they paid a copywriter well for this.
Whoa, you know what? It is the sharpest vegan white cheddar I've ever had. And honestly,
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. I'm paid. Not sponsored. That's good.
Snacking?
I'm snacking and snacking and snacking. Wow, I would buy again. I think it's probably hold on. Vegan lactic acid. But it is actually sharp. Because you know what I mean? You're eating a corn and you're like, yeah, I've had nutritional yeast. That's great. But it's missing the part where it like kind of stings your mouth a little bit.
Ooh.
This has it.
Is this from grocery outlet or a normal place?
Grocery outlet, all grocery outlet.
That makes me scared that we'll never see it again.
That's great. It's really good. I would buy it again. They did do something different. Thank you. Good.
I'm going to try something that's going to make you crazy. Wait, I have 2 things this is going to make you crazy.
Oh, I have 2 things too.
Okay, this is called Mookie, the meal cookie.
Shut up.
It's a brownie chocolate chip cookie.
That looks like an actual poop.
It was in the refrigerated section at Lassen's. And it's like, it makes you like the meal cookie. Okay, reading the back made me realize there was no standard for what people mean when they say the word meal.
Yeah.
Because I was like, these mean
Legitimately make me mad.
nothing means anything. Because I was like, meal cookie, this must have a lot of great stuff in it. And I guess it has like a lot of vitamin E. I don't know. That's like there's a million ingredients and they're all like ginkgo, parsley leaf, sea kelp, dandelion, just stuff that's not in my normal meals.
It's like a dissertation.
Well, I'm just like, when I eat them, like for me, a meal is not necessarily like spirulina,
Ginkgo.
astragalus root. Mookie is a chocolate cookie, and I have had it in my home for a couple weeks, and I haven't finished all of them, which should tell you something about what these taste like.
I will say, for those who have not seen the picture of this brown circular cookie on the front, it looks like they took like a point and shoot camera, took a picture, cut it out with a pair of scissors, just no background, just round cookie, shiny.
Too shiny.
So shiny. And then just like physically collaged it onto a bag, which they then Xeroxed on a color Xerox and then turned into an actual bag. They added some like type font on it. I'm like, no computer was used in that designing.
Okay. It's like, I don't know.
It's neither a meal nor a cookie. How much?
If you didn't tell me it was $150, I don't know. If you didn't tell me it was chocolate, if I had my eyes closed and you just said, take this, here, smell it, taste it,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you it was chocolate.
What would
You
you
know?
say it was?
There is a chocolate chip, but
Okay.
outside of the chip, the batter itself, I would be like, like a vaguely medicinal licorice-ish, like molasses cookie.
Oh my God. I just realized we should be making meal cookies and put all of our favorite foods. Salad cookies. I think that's a kale chip.
That's a kale.
Yeah.
Well, we've tried that. That was one of the first things we tried was
Oh, yeah.
white chocolate peppermint kale chip.
But all of you again.
Okay,
I still had a meal cookie.
Meal cookie has 5 grams of protein, has 161 calories. So I don't know how long that's going to last you.
Oh, I'm hungry just thinking about it.
I mean, 161 calories is not a meal, friends. I know that you're from Malibu, but come on.
If you think 2 thoughts and like Google one thing, you're
gotta take a
gonna
nap.
be hungry. Yeah, you're like, I'm losing steam.
Yeah, so this wasn't the magic elixir of, this wasn't the Soylent that I thought it was going to be. I thought this was
It
like
does look
Soylent as a cookie, where I was like, great.
It does look a little silent. There's some other brand of quote meal cookie or breakfast cookie or something that I tried one time a long time ago, and it tasted so bad. And there's some ingredient in some of these kinds of sweets that makes my skin hurt. And every time I think of that meal breakfast cookie, I just am like, ouch. Like it makes me feel like I have a fever, but without the heat part where I'm like, oh, ow. It gives me like a painful shiver of my skin.
What is it?
I don't know. Is that an allergy? Can anyone
You're like, you might be
know?
describing what's known as an allergy.
Food allergy? I just like something about it feels painful and unpleasant. I don't think a cookie should or needs to be a meal.
I mean, it would be fun if it was. It'd be fun if someone was like, do you want to eat a salad? How about a piece of cake instead? And you're like, oh, the cake. And if they had the exact same nutritional qualities.
Honestly, meal cake makes more sense than meal cookie. Why did I say meal cookie?
This is not sounding too close to the bar, which, you know, I don't want to eat a bar.
I know you're anti-bar. Wait, again, I have a counter
Go ahead.
item that's unplanned. These were also a grocery outlet, and I was like, what? Do tell. We've got Moringa Super Green Superfood Gummies.
Get ready. I have gummies next.
No way. They're green apple flavored. They're 60 plant-based gummies. That's what they
Kuli Kuli.
Kuli apparently. I just want you to know, greens have never tasted better. Our gummies support a super nourished body with super greens. Give your whole self a boost with a chewy taste of tart apple that uplifts and energizes you from head to toe. Okay, there's moringa. There is barley grass. There's broccoli. And there's wheatgrass. It's just like a broccoli gummy that they swear is.
I'm cool with this, but I feel worried about the green apple taste. And I wonder if you put broccoli through all that, if it really has anything left to give.
Well, I'm gonna give up the ghost here and say, I ate one for science earlier on to see if it gave me a boost. I'm sad to inform you, one gummy did not give me a boost.
Let's try
But-
some, eat like a handful.
She's like, breakfast gummies. They're like a dirt color, like a dirt watercolor. If you like
Mhm.
rinsed off a dirty shoe.
I like that.
Yeah. And then put it in water. They honestly taste really good.
It tastes like green apple. This sounds like when I was eating Alicia Silverstone's Women Over 40 multivitamin gummies.
Oh my God, this sounds great. It tastes like the Dusty Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
Yum. The texture is like firmer than most gummies. I'm not sure what they've done to firm it up so, but clearly you gotta really get in there and do some chewing. Moringa is one of the most nutritious, good for your greens on the planet. 2 asterisks. I don't even know where by that footnote, but that's fine.
The
Clearly-
David Foster Wallace packaging.
Yeah. Soft barley grass is the soft green shoots of the barley plant that are revered for their rejuvenating properties. Again, 2 asterisks. Broccoli, famous for its dark green florets and their many nourishing benefits. Again, asterisks. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but wheatgrass is a bright green grass, often consumed as a source of chlorophyll. That's it.
If you're a cat. Okay.
Yeah. So I made I would eat these as candy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a candy, not a breakfast cookie, but a broccoli candy.
I have something to counter that.
Oh.
So the
You one.
Chris
I'm gonna save these
Vargas-
for you for when you come to visit.
I want those.
Yeah, they're
Chris,
good.
Chris Vargas brought these for me from overseas, from Europe, I
Ooh.
think from Germany.
Oh my god, that bunny.
Katja's Grün or Haze. This is foam. I can't. So they're hot on TikTok. I can't bear to go into the app again, but they're like foam gummies,
Oh, I've had a foamy gummy.
which would make me think that it would foam in my mouth, but I think it's actually because it's the texture of foam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me show you what these look like. These are vegan ones. It looks like a rabbit and
Oh my god, adorable.
look, those are my nails.
It does. It looks like nails.
Mm-hmm.
Soft?
Yeah, what would you say about this texture?
It's like cotton candy meets a yoga mat or something. Like there's like
That's like it tastes like I'm eating a Pilates mat.
yeah, like the thick one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like that maybe melted a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's just cotton candy meets Pilates mat.
Yeah, like really comfortable insole. Like there's there were these other things at the grocery outlet that were like these gummies and they were called like Malibu Foamy or something like that.
Oh, the bears?
Yeah.
I love those.
I know they're really good.
We've tried those on the podcast, I think.
Yeah, we did foamy. It's trending. I hope that some other foods get foamy.
I would love to give these to some children. I wonder if that's against the law.
I think having that weird torn open package with that overly innocent bunny just dangling at
In
children.
a bag that says wash beef.
It's probably not going to put anyone's mind at ease. Take this candy, children.
I'm gonna go work at Rock Camp in a couple weeks, and those kids they get hard up for sweets. So we'll see if
They can have some of my broccoli gummies. They're going to be so healthy.
you have anything else, Morgan.
Yeah, I do have one thing. So
I have two
I
more
don't have the
things.
package right in front of me. Again, it's a little bowl of ground. I wanted.
I'm ready.
I'll see with a different green bowl. I need to show you this packaging because it's part of the whole. Oh, you know what? I never pressed record. I'm not recording. Good.
Okay.
You're welcome. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, the reason I purchased this was solely for the packaging. I don't need another fake meat. I don't need a chorizo ground. But whoa, uncut? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I bought it. I was
You
like,
bought wait. Morgan just showed me a package of what looks like a square of beef, and the package is white and with big red uppercase letters that say "uncut."
yeah, I was like,
You
oh my
friggin' nasty. You're nasty.
Well, I was like, you know, they make like gendered products like body wash, you know, like for like ladies. It's like
Yeah.
soft and breezy, and for men, it's like slam it on, scrub it down, rip it off, you know, and you're like, it's the same, it's just soap.
But it's woodsy.
It's woodsy or you know, whatever.
Where a man wants to live, the woods.
Exactly. And so this, I was like, well, I think they're trying to like sway away from like the, you know, soy boy into like the really butch,
Right.
like Tom of Finland, but like maybe less gay,
Mhm.
kind of masculine crumble, chorizo crumble. So yeah, and I'm guessing they didn't intend it to sound so gay, but I think it really does. I think it's got a real kind of cruisy vibe. So I was like, yeah, I'll try this square of stuff. It's just basically also TVP or like some soy protein, chunky little bits in there. So once again,
How'd you prepare it?
new as old. I have sauteed it for 5 to 7 minutes, just like the package instructed me.
Here we go. I wonder if it has a Mexican flavor, like it's meant to go in a taco.
This tastes like the sole of the shoe, not the cushy, foamy insole.
For men.
It's for men, so it's got to be like ripping hard. It's like totally fine. I really think that in the realm of vegan chorizo that's going to upset your stomach, stick with the classic soy rizo. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Or
This
Trader
is-
Joe's soy rizo.
Oh, they've got it.
They've got it.
Okay.
Maybe this is like vegan foreskin.
This?
Yeah,
Vegan
that's
for you now?
why it's called uncut. That's why it tastes like that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not sure that their packaging is hard enough to attract any new man customers, but the flavor is just pretty boring.
I love chorizo.
I haven't had it in ages. We should.
It's really fun. It's fun. I keep it in the freezer because I'll open it. It's like they give you, like 2 feet of it. And I live alone, so I'll have just a little bit of that intestine or whatever, and then I'll put the rest in the freezer. And just whenever you feel like a taco and you're not sure what you've gotten, just chop off in a little bit.
And like really jazz it up. Yeah, this one is really like mostly the enticement is there's lots of little bits and pieces to chew on.
Yeah.
But none of them are particularly like delectable. Would not get again. Would definitely get that popcorn instead of this.
You don't recommend uncut.
No, I would eat a meal cookie. I mean, I guess that says a lot about me. I'm wearing a Lesbian Avengers shirt right now.
Well, here's something else. Organic edamame fettuccine.
Oh, no!
I took this package out of my recycling bin when I realized we were talking. Because I was eating it just for fun. And then I thought Morgan loves hearing about my alternative pasta adventures.
This one looks
High protein.
unhappy. Seapoint?
Seapoint Farms. Let's take
Why is there a fish on the logo? None of this is making me feel confident.
Seapoint Farms Edamame Fettucine is made with only one ingredient. Organic edamame, all caps. Our organic edamame fettuccine is not just great tasting, it is packed with nutrition. Great source of protein, high in fiber, iron, and potassium, gluten-free, low fat.
Yep.
We've got 24 grams of protein.
Oh, take that, watermelon seed milk.
The food of my dreams, 24 grams of protein in a fourth of the box. And just loads of potassium. Okay.
That sounds good. Who doesn't?
It's actually, I don't think, okay, if you were somebody who was like eating normal pasta and then you were eating this, it's not that you would be tricked.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to catch a little glimpse here. What's the texture all about?
It's interesting.
Wearing minds need to know.
It's not tough, but it is chewy. It's chewier than normal pasta.
That's fine.
It's chewier. The texture almost is approaching like a yuba noodle.
Okay.
And, like you think about like a soy noodle, a tofu noodle, or a yuba noodle.
Yeah, yum.
And that's crunchy, but that's very soft. It's like if that was a little harder, that's kind of what this is like. And actually, I find this pasta totally non-offensive. Like I would get it again.
Okay.
I think I would. There's just something about food,
all of it.
Well, one would think, like I maybe haven't read this protein, ratio since I bought it at the store 100 years ago. That's how much I liked it. But one would think that I would eat 24 grams of protein in a sitting and be like, wow, and like jump out of my seat and run around the house and start lifting weights. But I don't remember feeling any different.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Just pasta. I mean, hopefully
I just ate a meal. Huh?
I'm hoping for your well-being that you're not so protein starved that a couple of G's of protein are like shocking you back to life.
But we've talked on the podcast a lot about when people who've been vegetarian and then they lapse in vegetarianism and they're like, I ate a piece of hamburger and I just felt better than I felt my whole life.
I think they're lying. They can just go get some uncut. Just get reamed by some uncut.
But I like this and I was surprised. I thought it was going to be tough. I thought it was going to be nasty and I also felt confused.
Yeah.
How could it be? But I like it. Fine. I don't know if I would serve it to anyone else because I think they would be confused.
Yeah, fair.
But for my private home purposes, I like it.
Just between you and yourself. I did one time, I think, bring some like black bean noodles home and I think we tasted them for the podcast. I think they were so bad they made me gag. So I forever have a little bit of a low tolerance for alternative pastas because I didn't realize pasta could be so repulsive.
Well, remember we also tried that chickpea pasta and it was like,
oh yeah,
it existed, but it wasn't like so fun to eat. It wasn't like that pleasurable.
No, it's a little crumbly. I've eaten it since, I'm not gonna lie.
But like when I see it and the texture flashes through my mind, I'm not like, yes,
Yeah.
please.
Ooh, a nice steaming hot bowl of crumbly pasta.
I have two more things to tell you.
Okay.
One is that I've been exploring Tujunga.
Great.
One of the things we did was walk one day. So what happens? I'll drive up and down Foothill Boulevard,
Okay.
which is the main street of Tujunga, which has a lot of like strange, privately owned urgent cares and pharmacies
Oh,
that you're not sure if they're fronts for something, because it's definitely not the first place you would go if you had like somebody was staying here, had to go to one. They made her pay cash. And then when it was time to get a prescription, they were like, we don't recommend you fill it here. So this is why I'm saying that I think these are fronts. Anyway, there's a lot of privately owned pharmacies and urgent cares. There's like AutoZone. There's a ton of head shops.
Cool.
Then there's a lot of Armenian markets and bakeries, which are delectable. But some place I had not been before was Toriyen Sushi. So usually when I drive up and down Foothill, there's different Korean restaurants with tofu in the name, and I write them down so I can look at their menu to see if they mean tofu covered in crumbled pork. Or if I should go. I don't want to harass anybody. I want to like look at the menu, see if it seems amenable. But so this happened and I saw a Japanese restaurant and I was like, let me look it up. The reviews said that they could cater to a vegetarian.
All
We
right.
went to Toriyen, and I just want to show you, Morgan. I saw this as a t-shirt. I was like, what's that t-shirt on the wall? Is it Tom of Finland's? No. Tujunga, where I live, was once a haven for bikers.
Yes.
Toriyen Sushi opened in the 80s, like 1987 maybe. And these are their original and t-shirts and posters from the time that has a picture of a motorcycle man with a huge motorcycle with like ox horns on the front. And it says, to get real sushi, you have to travel to a far-off land whose people are as unusual as their customs. Tujunga. Toriyen, the best sushi in the boonies.
Oh my God.
No, I think these are photos of their original customers from the 80s. Like
It's
white guy
really incredible.
bikers who look like Tom of Finland's men.
With that like strong squared off mustache.
I mean, here's another
Gator
one.
glasses.
This one feels a little bit like we're
You going to take these flyers home?
Yeah, we were gonna buy the t-shirt, but then I saw that they had a stack of old like water damaged flyers, and these are just flyers, postcards. Okay, this one is like maybe showing you a little bit of the racism of the place from the 80s when they opened. So there's this guy, he has an eye patch, motorcycle with full leathers. It says, if the locals didn't like our sushi, they'd probably beat the crap out of our chef. Toriyen, the best sushi in the boonies.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Toriyen, their avocado roll was wonderful. It was soft. It was fresh. It was great. The vegetable roll I thought was strange. It just was not what I wanted. But the avocado roll was great, and I would go back again.
Oh my gosh, just for the flyers or maybe for the t-shirt.
The flyers there's one more that has a picture of a trailer
Oh yeah, a little travel trailer.
with palm trees, and it says, most folks think that Tujunga is primitive, raw, and a little slimy. But then that's what they used to think about sushi. Toriyen, the best sushi in the boonies.
The best sushi in the boonies.
I think it was hard for the people who opened Toriyen in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they've been holding it down this whole time and they've held on to their flyers.
I think Tujunga had a learning curve.
I think Tujunga may have had a learning curve. I feel like you're doing some archival work by holding onto these flyers. Well, then maybe they're doing the archival work, truly.
They were doing the archival work by not changing the place since the 80s. Like, it's one of those places where you just see, like, kind of like how is it Ichiban is downtown, where there's just more and more handmade pieces of paper on the wall that
Love
say
it.
more and more things.
I love it. Just keep adding.
It's
And
that
then
vibe. That's what it'd be like. If I had a restaurant, that's what it would be like.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan, get out a magic marker. I mean, Dovetail could have been that way if it had been open for like 20 years. Right, you're just
Kennedy.
Morse codes. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is something I just actually like.
Oh.
Everybody knows like something alternative. This is a flax-ish cracker. It's Ella's Flats, spicy, light and crunchy. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, sesame, poppy, psyllium, some black pepper.
Oh, those eyebrows. Wow. Okay. So this is an alternative to like maybe Mary's Gone cracker.
Yeah, this is
like
Mary.
I've had
Mary's-
these every day for the past, 15 years. My teeth are worn down.
Mary can get a little inedible.
Yeah.
But Ellis Flats, actually, especially the everything Ellis Flats, I'm not afraid to mix
yeah.
something savory with a peanut butter or an almond butter. I like to dip this cracker made of seeds in almond butter.
Very like a fractal. Wait, I have to tell you something. Many years ago, I think we were ranting about how, I think it was me. I was ranting about how seeds don't get enough credit and that really seeds should be, the new nut. And I think we might be witnessing a revolution right now. I think we're in a seed revolution.
It says on the
Watermelon
back,
seed
thank
milk?
you. Huh? Oh,
Watermelon seed milk, you got your seed crackers.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some other seeds up in here.
I'm sure there's seeds in my Mookie cookie. I find that this is great. It's like so delicious. You must dip it in something. You don't want to eat it by itself unless you just really want to taste those seeds, which maybe you do, but it's great for dipping in all kinds of things. I really like these Ella's Flats spicy crackers, and they're kind of expensive, but they light up my life. So,
They look very fun and festive.
they're fun and festive. I saved $25 at Erewhon by walking out. So why not spend some of that on my favorite
Yeah.
crackers?
A solid 75% of that on a bag of seeds.
We're talking like $7.
Oh, that's very fair.
In this day and age,
In this economy?
I've been worn down to think that that's a good deal for crackers, even though in my heart of hearts, I know the crackers should be $3.50 or $4. Proudly women owned and family operated.
Your shirt of shirts. Yeah.
7 grams of protein in 3 flats. Each cracker's got a flat.
Flat. And they're cute little circular discs where you can like see all the seeds.
Well, sure. And then they have some suggestions. Why not put an entire heart of a pig cut in
Ew.
half on it?
Horrible. But
Why not?
yeah, whatever the avocado was looked good.
How about some brie with some stuff on it? Anyway, Morgan, that's what's going on over here. Anything else going on over there?
These were the big ones. I think that's all I got for you, Nicole.
What was your top? What was your bottom? What was your highlight? What was your low light?
Honestly, there was only one low light, and it was uncut. It's called Beyond the Butcher Uncut. I also forgot to tell you they had a different package of some other crumbly, vegan meat-like item that was not labeled uncut, just Beyond the Butcher with like a green leaf. So either they're in a branding transition, I hope, towards the gayer branding, or they've got 2 different lines going, which was also being an interesting.
This is like when I worked at a website that had 2 websites, allaboutmassagers.com and eroticmassagers.com.
Oh, yeah.
For same products,
Uh-huh.
but people using them for different purposes. I wonder if that's like they're Beyond the Butcher normal, and then they're like the uncut version.
Yeah, the uncut gayer edition, or maybe just butcher edition, or
For
like
Pride.
yeah, for Pride. It's their Pride edition. You nailed it. No, and then the other 3, honestly, I thought were going to be duds, but we're all winners. All winners.
I think I would not buy watermelon seed milk again. I would if we were on a road trip and I wanted something to eat with cereal,
Yeah.
I would buy it.
Where are we driving on our road trip? Anywhere?
We're going somewhere weird like Montana.
Okay.
Montana's not weird, but we're going to some place where like Grocery Outlet is the only grocery store that we're going to go to that's going to have anything in
Okay.
this vicinity.
Mhm.
And this is going to be at a grocery outlet, and I'm going to be like, I just want some cereal. And so I get it for that. But I'm drinking my coffee black, or I'm bringing my Oatly barista box with me.
Yep. I've got a stockpile of those from Grocery Outlet with the expiration date well beyond the expiration date, and they use only for like Starbucks or whatever sticker.
Chris gave me some of those where he got as many as he could carry, and they all have that fell off the back of the Starbucks truck logo on it. It says for Starbucks use only.
Tiniest little sticker on there that peels off, and you're like, what's under there? Oh, okay. Well, oh yeah, it was a screaming deal. It was a Best Buy date. It's a Best Buy date.
I want to say this is not a money saving thing at all, but it was a coffee snob saving thing. Is every time I've been traveling, well, I do bring my AeroPress with me, but I like to bring Intelligentsia instant coffee packets,
Mm-hmm.
which are kind of expensive. It ends up being like $3 a cup of coffee or something. But when you need it,
Mm-hmm.
it is so worthwhile. And it is a really good cup of coffee.
You know, instant coffee has had a real revolution again. I mean, it's come a long way, and I think it's great. You're camping, you're backpacking, you're on the move, as you are, Nicole.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you don't want to bring your whole setup.
I stayed last month at the Ace Hotel in Palm Springs.
How was?
Well, I wanted to stay there because it was predictable. I knew what to expect. I knew the dogs could come. I knew what the pool was like,
They still
whatever.
have to share a bathroom?
No.
Oh, wasn't that an Ace Hotel thing of Days of Yore?
I mean, maybe, but
Mm.
not my room. but-
Mm.
But they do not have those misers. They have so many things that you can buy that are so expensive in the room. They do not have a microwave or a way to make hot water. So then I walked to the lobby in the morning and they had no hot water situation at all. They're like, oh, you have to go to our coffee shop where the coffee's like $7. And I basically just begged for a cup of hot water so that I could make my
You were
coffee.
stirring it to try to heat it up with like friction from the stirring.
I was, from watching so much Survivor, I used my glasses to try and build a fire.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it was so stingy for them to not even have like, they have the water with the fruit in it in the lobby, but they couldn't have
Hot
like,
water?
hot water for tea or coffee or anything. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I had my own Intelligentsia packet and I was so glad.
Nicely done, Nicole.
Yeah.
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 Sticking it to the man every step of the way.
Huge savings. The other thing I'm going to tell you is that same trip I got Stumptown cold brew in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It is so watered down at this point.
What?
It is so deeply diluted that it was the color of tea.
I can't do cold brew regardless. I've turned into a tea person. And so, but I mean, honestly, cold brew seems like a weird kind of contraption that you would just travel with where you're like, oh, don't turn my suitcase the wrong direction because I bring cold brew in there. And then you just like strain it when you arrive to your destination and then you've got cold brew. It's just like coarsely ground coffee and cold water that you leave overnight. Actually, when I was on the tour bus, I spearheaded a cold brew project.
Did it work?
Yeah. Everyone was like, well, we're down. Let's get out there and play. I was like, we can do this, you guys. Come on, we can do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everybody relapsed into cocaine.
You didn't, no one had to. There was plenty of cold brew. It was very strong.
I'm like, this is why you're a great person to bring on a tour.
And I travel with way too much stuff. I think I traveled with 2 pounds of peanuts because I was like, what if we're somewhere in Europe and I'm hungry and there's nothing I can eat and I'm so vegan? I literally brought peanuts with me from like the United States.
We're talking about the band Gossip, and I want you to know, Morgan, you would have gotten this too. I got a standing ovation from them at some point for being a vegan on tour who fed myself and was not needy or whiny.
Snack work. Wow.
For my snack work, because like they would all like, it would be after a show and they'd be like, is someone going to order pizza? We're so hungry. And I would be like in my bunk with my Trader Joe's nut packets.
Yeah. I think I
like
like lightly salted peanuts and I ate a lot of them, but I did have to bring some home. I brought too many. Shocker.
Or I'd be like, well, here's this bread that I stole from the like German hotel 3 days ago. I'll be eating that with my nut butter packet.
That's right. Not to brag, but
I love that you brought 2 pounds of peanut butter. It's like your suitcase is over. You're just shoving it in your bra. No problem.
yeah, I think that was back in the day when there was no weight limit. Remember those days?
Yeah, no.
Footloose and fancy free. Yeah, you can do cold brew, but you don't need Stumptown.
No, but I bought the Stumptown because I had a feeling the next morning at the Ace Hotel was going to be foul.
Yeah.
And so I got it. But then when I saw that it was pouring the color of tea, like iced tea, I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not drinking this weak coffee.
You're like watermelon seed milk would hold up just fine in this weak ass coffee.
Weak coffee gives me a headache. So I said,
What?
give me my Intelligentsia packet. I'm going to go beg for a glass of hot water. And there we go. Morgan, thanks for coming on the podcast.
It is a pleasure to see you, Nicole, and eat some weird food with you.
Thank you so much. I loved my lunch of foam gummies, peanut butter cookies, edamame pasta, and a bite of a Mookie.
Yeah, my popcorn gummy chorizo smoothie made with almond date milk is kind of making me thirsty, weirdly, but
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
this isn't making me thirsty.
Sagittarian Matters is hosted and produced by me, Nicole J. Georges, with help from Ponyo Georges. Our executive producer is Chris Sutton, and our editor is Shanna Polley.Carolyn Pennypacker Riggs composed and performed our theme music. Please leave your 5-star reviews for us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts, and find us on Instagram at Sagittarian Matters. You can support our show on Patreon, patreon.com/Nicole J. Georges. Thank you for your support. See you next time.
Sagittarian Matters.